Hello everyone. I just thought it would be kind of fun to go on a little garden tour and see what's coming out in the garden, so let's go. So the blueberry tree, if I can get it to focus, is starting to bud. We have more than one of those going at the moment. Now this garden is a total mess. Yeah, it's gonna get a makeover. We have a celeriac coming in here, and you can almost not even tell the difference between it and all of the buttercups that are growing around it. And yes, I do forget. See, I didn't even get the root. I do forget their name often because I despise them so. They are everywhere. Oh, and look what else is coming up over here. Ready for rhubarb time. I gotta get in here. I didn't realize so much was already starting. And the strawberries, look at it. Dun, 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 dun. Now, these are hula strawberries, I believe, so whether we get any actual fruit off of them or not, we will remain to be seen. We, we're just gonna sit here and pull buttercups out. So, yeah, we bought a 5-pack of them at Home Depot a few years ago. These are the white strawberries with the red seeds, and they just absolutely took over the garden. And we don't get any more red strawberries. It's like they zombified them, or, the people eaters or whatever they're called. They co-opted them. So yeah, this is exciting. See, someone's already been having a little muncho. So this is fun. Yay! Crumble will be mine. And I see there's another few patches of it over here. This has been here for about 30 years. So that's nice. And I'm going to go over to the asparagus patch and take a look. You can see how much work needs to be done. I mean, the hay, our ground is so good. The hay sprouted into grass. So now I have to go through and take all that grass out. But that's going to be a big project for another day. Today would be perfect, actually. But all right, let's go see if there's any chance of any asparagus coming up yet. I do not see any. I came in here and I did tidy up this bed a little while ago because I know it's going to be the first. Well, I thought that, and then look at the rhubarb. So you can see where they were last year. It doesn't appear as though there are any. And this is the 3rd year they've been in the ground. So something's happening. Oh, my friends, would you just look at that? The very first asparagus of the season. How exciting is that? I cannot wait to eat them all. Awesome. Great. And here comes some Canada geese. Let's look at them. Oh, no. Can you see them? Yeah, there you go. You can probably hear them. Anyway, back to the asparagus. Very exciting. The raspberries are starting to bud. Oh, we've got dirt on my hands. I know some people get so grossed out by dirt underneath your fingernails, but this is life when you live on a farm. This ain't no Farmville. So these are cabbages. And this was the cabbage that we planted last year. And, sorry, there's a helicopter going over right now. And these cabbages, we ate them and we enjoyed them, and I left them in the ground and they sprouted again. So, yeah. Okay, I've decided not to be a complete lazy bum. So look, the daffodils are just about to do their thing. Isn't that fun? And as you can see, all of the lilies are starting to come up. And I did cut them back once already this year. And what I do is, because the winters have been so cold, I just leave last year's growth there so it can kind of protect the rhizomes and the roots of everything. So that's worked out fairly well. So I'm going to keep doing that. And now I'm going to cut back all of the stuff. I'm not sure, because I was going to do it last week and then we had a frost again this morning. It's the end of March, so who knows? So I think I'm ready to do it now. So I think it's gonna happen. So everything's starting to come up. The bleeding heart and the peonies and everything is raring to go. Spring is here. So I'm gonna do that. Oh no! I pulled a Daffy head off. Better be more careful. That could be dried. It's probably too thick. But the petals maybe. Put that over. Crafter's heart will not allow them to throw anything in the garbage. Oh, I'm going to be able to lose one of these coats soon enough. Are you talking to me, lady? Yeah. You're saying, I want to lay an egg for you. Woo! Excuse me. Didn't even buy me dinner first. Cheeky plant. What's going on, Henny? They're mad because they're locked in right now because of the coyote. There's been a coyote pup coming around menacing them. So that sets the dogs off. And I know that's their job, but I like my dogs where they are in my house, not, you know, running around the neighborhood chasing coyotes. I know, Henny, I'm sorry. Won't be long till Dave comes out and tells me not to overdo it. Haircut videos you see on TikTok. Whoa. All right, Henny, I hear ya. Oh, better be careful with these daffodils. They only have one moment to shine. Well, that's looking better, huh? Much better already. Alright, so that one's, I'm gonna call it done. I'm happy with that. Alright, well, that's that for this today. I think she thinks the louder she is, the more I'll notice that she's there, but what she doesn't know is I know she's there already. All right, I don't know how much of you can you can see. Probably just this. Da, 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 da. So that's fun. That's done. Got a couple of them done. There's one more over there to do. A little cleanup over there, but I'm pooped, so call it a day. Thanks for joining me in the garden. Bye. The very next day. Hi everyone. It's exciting times again in the garden. So I cleared this small area here and I'm just going to start, hope you can hear me over the pond because I did start the pond up, cleaned all the leaves out of it. So what I'm going to do is I cleared this area up and I wanted to start some seeds outside. So I have the ones going in the greenhouse already. Got my Star Trek podcasts on. And what are we going to plant today? So I wanted to put some cabbage outside, some spinach outside, and some cauliflower. So it has still been quite cold here in the morning and there was a frost about 3 days ago. But I will not be thwarted. Lettuce is $6 a head. I'm planting. So I do have a small greenhouse cover. I may or may not put over this. We will see. But yeah, so let's get going. We're going to plant some vegetable seeds and do a little bit more work towards being self-sufficient this summer. Let's go. So I don't know if you've seen seed videos before that we've done, but as you know, we plant seeds about dance break. Okay. You plant seeds to twice their depth. So I think I'm going to put some cauliflower over here. I'm not going to do too many. Cauliflowers are funny here. They seem to grow, they're not a bunch. They seem to grow kind of out away from each other. So I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or what the plan is. So I've dug a small trench here and I'm just going to go ahead and put my seeds down. So I'm probably going to do a row that is half cauliflower and then half cabbage. We'll see. I'm going to give them a lot of room. They need a lot of room. They get massive around here. So we're going to just, there you go, seed in the ground. Gonna give them at least a foot. I know the seeds are small now, but they won't stay that way. So what do you think I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna put 4 here, and that'll get us started. Oh, I forgot my gloves again, big surprise. Always forgetting my gloves. All right, so there we go. Cauliflower in the hole. I'm just gonna leave that there to remind me where my line is. I'm not gonna leave it there. I'm going to just place it for now. And I'll go inside, maybe make some popsicle sticks with what we have on them. So I'm gonna give them a foot between them this way, and I wanna give them a foot this way, just because, like I said, they will get really big. And take out any little weeds we got in here. I already planted carrots and romaine lettuce over in the other garden where the garlic is. So we're getting there, we're getting there. So we've got our local West Coast seeds. And this is a Copenhagen market cabbage, which my understanding is they are really good for storage. So hopefully we can get them started. And we're gonna have to plant these a few more times throughout the summer to keep them going. Probably try to plant some in the fall as well. For summer cabbage, start indoors or outdoors in early spring and early summer, harvest in 2 to 3 months. For fall cabbage, start indoor or outdoor in late spring or early summer, harvest for 3 to 4 months. So they are a slow grower and they will, I think we can grow them kind of year round. So I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, I dropped one already. We might get a double packet here. We'll see. 1, 2, 3. You can always get seed tape, but it is so much more expensive. Boop. All right, that's it. That's how easy it is, honestly. Honest seed. No? I'm so funny. All right. I'm going to cover those up with just a little bit of dirt, and we're going to let them get started in there. And make sure that you are weeding ahead of time, because nothing in the garden likes to compete with weeds. And weeds win, you know. Come on, little worm, back in there. So, there we go. And then over here we're going to put our spinach. I like to get the spinach done as early as I can, because it does have a tendency, as soon as it gets warm, it just goes straight to seed. So we have to have it while we can have it. I'm going to plant it here in as much sun as I can early in the spring, and then I'm going to plant. Amber, get out of the chicken coop. Come on, out of there. Come on, good girl. And then I'll move them to a shadier part of the garden. And you know, we're gonna do some trellis stuff as well, so you can maybe grow some under there. But it is getting so hot in the summer. I mean, we're looking at 37 degrees sometimes for a week on end, and yeah, they're just not going to be happy about it. So these are nice, easy to see seeds, so that's good. And let's get them in the ground. And these grow in a bundle. Good girl. Oh, too close. Too close. All right, and now since I do have extra room here in the garden, I may plant some lettuce on the end, or I may leave it and then succession plant here. So there you go. Cover this up. And I'm not even gonna water these in because the ground is so wet. It's been really wet around here, so there's really no need to do that. The seeds are gonna get what they need. Get out those weeds. And there we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Spinach, cabbage, cauliflower, lettuce, carrots, garlic, and this is not a big garden plot. The space that we actually use for gardening is not a lot. And we get all the food we need. We definitely get all the garlic we need for longer than a year. If you store your stuff properly, you let it sit out, you let it get its coating on it. Before you store it, like potatoes, they need to sit out, they need to get their coating on them, and then they're ready for storage. Garlic is the same. You want to dry it, you got to harvest it correctly. And I do have videos on that you can watch. There's a short grouping of, I think, 4 videos on how to plant and harvest garlic and garlicscape. So take a look at that when we're done here, which we almost are. And it's really that easy. And if you don't have a garden plot like this, you can do all of this in pots. And you know, some of the things you might want to consider is just getting some barrels, getting some plastic barrels, getting some potatoes in some cardboard boxes. I mean, let's get it done. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this incredibly simple lesson on how to plant your own vegetables. Go get your seed packs. This was $2.09 for all of the spinach, and I probably bought these seeds last year. So they're heirloom, and they're called Giant Noble. And yeah, seeds are not $3.29, and that's 115 cabbages. So, you know, pretty simple math as far as I can tell. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the little look around the garden here. Things are growing again. It's a very exciting time. Everything is budding. The birds are nesting. And it's just so exciting to get started again. I'm really looking forward to summer, and I hope you're going to stay with us as we dig the earth. All right. Bye, everyone.